How's it going? Welcome back. WrestleMania Part 2 here as we take a look at the winners of the first half of the card. Randy Orton there, the new number one contender to the World Heavyweight Championship, and the Cruiserweight Championship was successfully defended by Rey Mysterio. The repeat upset against Guerrero, but the start of the second half of the card is a tag team championship match. The Hart Foundation on hot streak since coming to the WWE, and they're taking on current champions, the AWA, who have been champions since SummerSlam, defeating the Viking Raiders, and they definitely have the power advantage going into this one, the APA. And there's Kane throwing around Jim like he's nothing. He's improved quickly and gained in confidence, has Kane. You see there, just takes a kick to the back and gets straight to his feet. He's a hard man to keep down. But Jim and Bret are decorated tag team veterans, having been WWE tag team champions before leaving for WCW, and then winning the gold in WCW as well, whilst the APA have been on their run in the WWE. See them here working together well. The APA have defended their titles since SummerSlam. I don't think it's been something that's been televised here. Would have been on SmackDown. But see there, the Dominator from Farouk and a Power Slam from Neidhart. Another one there could be the finish, but Farouk kicks out. That's something about a tag match, those big moves, because they've had a chance to recuperate on the outside, and sometimes because they've got the help from their partner to break up the pins. It often takes a little bit more to keep someone down in a match like this. You see Kane, we spoke of his growing confidence, maybe a bit too much confidence here, and he might get rolled up for nope, quick kick out actually. There's a spine buster. Has Jim in trouble again. Going back to that power advantage they have, these two. It really has been the Harts fighting from underneath to try and get their footing in this match, but they're staying in it for now. Kane going for the Dominator on Jim and nails it. Bret quick to break up the pin though, and he gets in there to try and take on this monster of a man, and gets flattened. They can't let themselves be bullied, the Hart Foundation. They need to find a way to impose their skills and what they're good at into this match. And speaking of which, a submission attempt from Jim is powered out of, and time for Bret to once again face Kane, and he runs at him using speed as his advantage and goes one step too far, but fighting Kane off here. Can he get him with the neck breaker? Yes, and then goes for the sharpshooter. It was difficult to get him over with that one, but Bret's able to do it, only for Farouk to break it up. Jim takes Farouk out of the match, and Kane here hoping to just have Bret tired enough to finish, but needs to be careful because there's a cradle here. Farouk's out, he can't get back in time, and Bret steals it off Kane. The new tag team champions of the world are the Hart Foundation. Jim Neidhart, Bret Hart win gold in the WWE since signing in January or December at the turn of the year. Now, this is another tag match, but it's a crazier one. TLC, tables, ladders, chairs, triple threat tag. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. You've got Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler and Jeff Hardy and Swerve teaming up. And yeah, this match was chaos. You see there, Sami Zayn using a chair, stunner in the ring. Robert Roode's trying to go for a briefcase grab. So the briefcase within it is $200,000. So the idea is that I'm sure most of them would be looking to split that between the winning team. Holy crap, Jeff Hardy just flipped over the ropes. And I mean, $100,000 is a lot, but it's also a big ask to be in one of these matches. Wrestling's a dangerous sport as it is. See, oh jeez, Swerve just got flung into the apron, and now they're both getting hit with chairs by Sami Zayn. He's the champ. Yeah, I was saying, it's a dangerous sport as it is, but then the more bodies you add, the more dangerous it becomes. And then you put a bunch of ladders and chairs and tables in that, add that to the mix, and yeah, it's just insanity. We could have a death. Especially if, Ziggler just nearly getting powerbombed onto the edge of that ladder, and then Jeff Hardy just getting knocked out of the ring with the ladder, and then Kevin Owens accidentally knocking the ladder into Sami Zayn. So, a bit about these teams. So Jeff Hardy and Swerve aren't a team per se. Like the others, certainly Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are a proper tag team. Roode and Ziggler have been tagging together a lot. They've become a team between them. Another stunner. Oh, kicked out of the air, Sami Zayn. And then Jeff Hardy and Swerve just kind of, well, other than adding a bit of Daredevil to the mix, is it DDT in the ring? Speaking of Daredevils, they just decided they would get together and see if they could win themselves some money. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are just the vultures of WWE, just scavengers in the way they go about winning matches. Sami Zayn's taken a fair few falls in this one. And then there's, Roode and Ziggler. I mean, they are better than anyone. They certainly think that they're better than anyone else thinks they are, but they are very talented young athletes. And willing to bounce ladders off the ropes, and Ziggler's landed on the ladder. It's absolute chaos. Swerve looks here to be in a good spot. Could he be the winner of the money? No, instead he goes all the way to the top and he's dead. He really shouldn't have done that. Ziggler off the top, that's crazy. It's a chaotic match that took me absolutely forever. I mean, I must have been playing this match for half an hour. But it was worth it, It was worth it to just see all of the carnage. There it is again. Ziggler's loving those moves off the top, and he's up there again now. Sami Zayn pounding away, and he knocks Ziggler down and wins. He gets the briefcase off the clip. Sami Zayn's got the money. He and Kevin Owens are the winners of the Money in the Bank TLC match. Good for them. Oh, and here we go. This is the third to last match, and it's a classic waiting to happen. These two have been rivals for the best part of a decade at the top of the light heavyweight championship scene. AJ Styles, of course, just recently lost. Oh, dude, there was a attempted a super kick straight away. Bicycle kick instead. AJ Styles was champion of the light heavyweight division until just recently, having lost to Cesaro. And it was actually on that, it was about 2 years ago that AJ Styles won the light heavyweight championship, and he did win it from HBK back then. Since then, HBK went on a bit of a United States championship run, and now he's back in search of the light heavyweight gold, and a win over the former champion would certainly put him in prime position for that. They drew recently. Oh, super kick. AJ Styles lands the sweet chin music. This could be it already. Nope. That's a dig. They like having digs at each other, these two. They're certainly not friends. They were the only ones to go the time limit in the Survivor Series last year and pick up a point each, getting a draw. HBK with the elbow drop, no, not enough. Hip toss. Ooh, double foot drop kick to the face. It's a match of great technical quality. Teardrop suplex. Pump handles. He loves the pump handles. Oh, no, but that one didn't work well for him. And this one's going to go to the outside. Oh my god, a brainbuster on the outside. Devastating. And pump handle slam from HBK. It's very back and forth match. They're so evenly matched, these two. And you see on the arm of HBK the EG that stands for Eddie Graham, who was HBK's mailman that recently passed away. Not the Eddie Graham in the wrestling world. Just a mailman that happens to have the same name, Eddie Graham. And he was very close with his mailman HBK, so he's got the band on his arm. Let's get back to the action here though. So, a couple moves in a row, and HBK is really trying to go for the finish here. There's a lot of pin attempts, but nothing keeping AJ Styles down until... Oh, he makes the connection with the sweet chin music. This is possibly it. It is. Oh, Shawn Michaels has won it. That's a big match. And a huge result for HBK to kind of just... The latest chapter in that rivalry with a fantastic match between them. Now, before we move on to the co-main event, the semi-main event, we had Goldberg coming out with a promo on SmackDown, just reminding you of this. He is really against all these new fellas. He's really turned a corner. The fans aren't appreciating it. He thinks these youngsters are just not up to par, and he's basically admitting that he just wants to hold up the United States division and not allow it to progress. How about the visor that John Cena's got on here? I don't know what he was thinking with that. Looks really strange to have some hair poking through, because it looks like it's a proper hat, but I don't know. I don't know if he just poked holes in his hat to make it a semi-visor, but match starts here. Cena ran right out for it, but oh yeah, by the way, it's a no-holds-barred match. Yeah, so that's important for the United States Championship, and they got straight into it here. Goldberg outside the ring, using all the furniture he can find. Cena, though, despite it being a no-holds-barred match, he did say prior to the match that he doesn't need any weapons to beat Old Man Goldberg, or Oldberg as he called him. So, yeah, Goldberg, though, quite happy to use weapons, as you can see. Oh, one to the back of the head. Oh, dang. And jabs him in the midsection there with the chair as well. Cena fights back. He's the current champion. Of course, they did have a recent match, but it was Goldberg's comeback match. And he... said he wasn't quite ready, and he wanted another chance at the United States Championship. Great kick there. Oh, he's gone for the spear. If Goldberg hits this, it could be over. No. Raised knee from John Cena. He goes for the FU or AA, I forget what I call it. And this could be it right now. John Cena to remain the United States Champion. No. So, yeah, very old school versus new school dynamic to the match. And it looks like John Cena's busted Goldberg open with those strikes to the head. Goldberg fights back though. Oof. That powerful slam. And he's decided that there's more furniture for Cena to be struck with. And this is getting really dangerous now. Cena absolutely crushing that table. Hits his spear, Goldberg. Picks him up off the mat. And if he hits the jackhammer, it's got to be over. In fact, you kind of want it to be over because nobody can withstand this much punishment, surely. The count is made. It's 3. Goldberg wins back the United States Championship. He shed his blood for it. And the fans not really appreciating him, but, well, that's your champion. Too bad. So, we've made it to the main event. Look at this outfit from Triple H. WrestleMania outfit. He's like a Soldier King skull dude. Pretty cool. And The Rock coming out, not really dressed up, just trying to sell his new summer merch line. And The Rock, having won the championship off of Braun Strowman, goes into this WrestleMania main event. The third time between these two that they've main evented WrestleMania with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. They're both at 1 apiece, so this one will break the tie between two of the greats of their era. An era that does seem to be transitioning, but they are still very much at the top of the world when it comes to professional wrestling. Triple H is the Royal Rumble winner, earning him this spot in the main event for the title. And whilst he has been treated as something of a babyface from the fans, having been out so long with injury, he's still happy to do all the dastardly things to get him a win. He's all about winning. And, I mean, he's pretty much great at everything. He's nearly the perfect pro wrestler was Triple H. I think just part of what makes this rivalry is that everything suggests that Triple H should be better than The Rock. But there's just some slight missing element that means The Rock just tends to get the better of Triple H more often than not. And Triple H having to fight back here after some big moves from The Rock. It's a huge main event for the championship, and they've both come out ready to go. The Rock is 5th reign with the heavyweight championship. Triple H ducking the clothesline there and hitting the spine buster. This could be the finish. No, The Rock kicks out. Oh, now the Triple H I think was going to go for the pedigree there, but The Rock saw it coming. Fights back. At this point in the match, it is going back and forth. The Rock here, though, stringing together some moves. Landing that flying clothesline. He's going for the people's elbow. The quick version. Snaps down. This could be it. All his weight through that elbow into the sternum of Triple H, but no, he's able to kick out. The world title on the line. That was The Rock going for a rock bottom, I believe. No good. Triple H counters. He counters again. He's fighting out of this hold. Comes back. Nails a clothesline. Hits another spine buster. Picks The Rock up. Is going for the pedigree. He's strung together some powerful moves here. This could be it for The Rock and his title reign. Is Triple H back on top of the mountain? Yes, he is. The Skull King Soldier fella is back. It was a long main event, an incredible match. It looks like Triple H is stumbling a little bit. He might have picked up a bit of an injury in that match, but I'm sure it was all worth it. You can see there's a bit of a stutter in his step, but what a main event, what a WrestleMania. Thank you for watching. Until next time, have a good one.